All right, so just ignore this. Just getting ready for Christmas, Rudolph, all that stuff. Anyway, so I need to look there. Hi, how are you? So the problem is, I go to hang a new door. Not really, yeah, hang a new door. Uh, the what I think are the holes for the screws are stripped out. So I'm following some of the other things that I find on YouTube. Drill a 3/8 hole, put in a dowel rod, and let it dry, and then boom, put it up. Right. So that's what I go to do. Only when I take the when I go to drill the holes, I mean, I see some cracks where the hinge connects. That's what it does. It connects. See cracks where the hinge connects, but I think, well, let me just drill the holes and see what happens. Drill the holes, drill the last hole on the bottom, and the whole thing just kind of caves in. So anyway, this is what I have. Show you. Hold on. So the whole thing right here caved in. So now what I'm going to do is, what I've done is, it wasn't this smooth. It was pretty jagged. I measured this space right here back to this stud and cut a board like this. And now I'm going to try and get that board in there and then put the door up. Obviously something bad happened at the bottom of this door, making it kind of do like that, but I don't know. So anyway, let's see if this is going to work or not. All right, so like I said, I already have this cut, and it's a pretty simple fit. I may have to shave it down some, which I'm going to have to cut one side down to get it to fit in there. All right, guess I could. Wedge it in there like that. Let's hope I can get that back out of there, because really what I want to do is find out, see where that hinge is going to go. Go ahead and cut that area out so I can get that hinge mated up in there properly. Yeah, there are going to be some gaps in there, but I'm just going to fill that in and smooth that out and then paint over that. Of course, the other option would have been just to take the whole thing off and replace the entire door frame. I don't want to do that. I just don't want to do that. So I just cut this out of a 2x4, which actually a 2x4, don't tell anybody, but a 2x4 actually doesn't measure 2 inches. It measures about 1.5 inches. Shh, I don't think they want you to know. Anyway, so it fits perfect. Now all I got to do is I'm going to mark off where that hinge is going to go, cut that out, put this in. I think I can just screw this in, fill in the holes, fill in the gaps, and then go from there. All right, and I'll, I don't know, I might let you watch some of the thing, or I may just show the end of it. Oh, we'll see. I don't even know if you can see my face right now because I'm looking at the back of my phone, so I have no idea what you're seeing. I don't know. Okay, now I got to turn around to where I can actually see what's going on. All right, so this board right here is actually, when I look at how how far these are inset or set in, this board is pretty much set level with this outer trim, which, just looking at how it is up top, appears to be about the way it's set. Now, I did have to raise this board up, so the larger gap's going to be in the bottom. I could cut a piece that's a little bit longer and that would fit in there a little bit better, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to fill in that gap with something. And then get all that painted so it all looks nice and matches. It doesn't look as bad as that. So what I'm going to do is, I've got a couple of 2-inch screws. I'm going to drill some, pre-drill some holes in here, maybe here, and in here, and then that will allow me to screw this block into the stud on the other side, which will hopefully hold it. And then I could screw this hinge into that and everything will be okie dokie. I'm also going to take a couple of nails and nail this trim into this block, just for, you know, kind of that cross connection there. So I'm gonna go ahead and drill pre-drill the holes for where the hinge is gonna go, and hope just little holes is all I don't need big, and hope that this all holds. And hope when all is said and done, this door will shut. If not, well, oh, we'll see what happens. There we go. Now, what I want to do is I want to make sure that I get these screw heads right here below the level of that board, so they're not sticking out and causing any kind of interference when the door does close, or in the case of where this was at, where the hinge is. All right, hello again, everybody. I am back, and well, it probably doesn't seem to you like I was going anywhere. All right, so look, here's the finished product with the door, what I've gotten done. If you remember, there's a big gap down here. I'll put in some wood putty. I'm gonna let this stuff dry, probably put in a little bit more to build it up a little bit better, and then just paint it white. I didn't paint any of this trim yet, any of the inside trim. This is painted, this is not painted, this is not painted. You might be able to tell. Anyway, hinges on there, we're good here. Now I did have to trim a little bit off the top here because it was the way that I matched these up, and I'll probably do it different with the other door. I just kind of laid this on top of the original door that was up here and lined up the hinges, but when I did that, there was a little too much up here at the top, so I had to trim not even a fourth, just a little under a fourth, maybe 3/16 off the top to get this to actually shut. Oops, I'm sorry, and all the moving around with the door, I had to repaint some of the spots. It's a good paint, it got a lot of the dirt off, but there were some machine parts, not parts, machine spots from saws and things like that. Anyway, new doorknob, and test of all tests. Will it shut? It will shut. Yes. Will it open? It will open. Yes. And I wish I had recorded the door before. It squeaked a lot. It was just like squeak, 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 and that's not an exaggeration, and that's precisely what it sounded like at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning or whatever. Now we're good. We're there. And like I said, what I had to do was just cut out about a 6-inch section of this jamb right here, and then fill it in with a piece of wood, just some scrap wood that I've got in the back. I did go ahead and route in a little bit for the hinge right here, so it would sit on there proper and would not hit the opposite side of the door jamb. Like I said, just waiting for that to dry, sanding it down, painting it, and she'll never know the difference. But you better believe this story is going out to her. I'm gonna make it sound really sad and tough. This took way too long. But as everybody knows, as with anything you do around the house, there's always something else that pops up, and that's what it was for me today. simple door hanging turned into like a half-day job of trying to get this door up. Anyway, half day for me. All right, so thanks. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, click it. I don't know what that means. Subscribe if you